Hello everyone, welcome to the session on clustering. What is clustering? It is basically a type of unsupervised learning method. An unsupervised learning method is a method in which we draw references from datasets consisting of input data without labeled responses. Generally, it is used as a process to find meaningful structure, explanatory underlying processes, generative features, and grouping inherent in a set of examples. Clustering is a task of dividing the population or data points into a number of groups such that data points in the same groups are more similar to other data points in the same group and dissimilar to the data points in other groups. It is basically a collection of objects based on similarity and dissimilarity between them. Clustering is a task of dividing the population or data points into a few groups such that data points in the same groups are more like other data points in the same group than those in other groups. In simple words, the aim is to separate groups with similar traits and assign them into clusters. Why do we do clustering? Clustering is very much important as it determines the intrinsic grouping among the unlabeled data present. There are no criteria for a good clustering. It depends on the user. What is the criteria they may use which satisfy their need? For instance, we could be interested in finding representatives for homogeneous groups, in finding natural clusters, and describe their unknown properties, in finding unusual and suitable groupings, or in finding unusual data objects. This algorithm must make some assumptions which constitute the similarity of points, and each assumption make different and equally valid clusters. Next, we will see some of the examples of clustering which we come across in real life. First, we will take the example of identifying fake news. Fake news is not a new phenomenon, but it is one that is becoming prolific. Fake news is being created and spread at a rapid rate due to technology innovations such as social media. The issue gained attention recently during the 2016 US presidential campaign. During this campaign, the term fake news was referenced an unprecedented number of times. In a paper recently published by two computer science students at the University of California, Riverside, they are using clustering algorithms to identify fake news based on the content. The way that the algorithm works is by taking in the content of the fake news article, the corpus, examining the words used and then clustering them. These clusters are what helps the algorithm determine which pieces are genuine and which are fake news. Certain words are found more commonly used in sensationalized clickbait articles. When you see a high percentage of specific terms in an article, it gives a higher probability of the material being fake news. The next one is filtering spam mails. You know the junk folder in your email inbox? It is a place for mails that have been identified as spam by the algorithm. Many machine learning courses use the spam filter as an example of unsupervised learning and clustering. Spam emails are at best an annoying part of modern-day marketing techniques and at worst an example of people fishing for your personal data. To avoid getting these emails in your mail inbox, email companies use algorithms. The purpose of these algorithms is to flag an email as spam correctly or not. K-means clustering techniques have proven to be an effective way of identifying spam. The way that it works is by looking at the different sections of the email, like header, sender, and content. The data is then grouped together. These groups can be then classified to identify which are spam. Including clustering in the classification process improves the accuracy of the filter to 97%. This is excellent news for people who want to be sure that you are not missing out on your favorite newsletter and offers. The next important use of clustering is in marketing and sales. Personalization and targeting in marketing are big business. This is achieved by looking at specific characteristics of a person and sharing campaigns with them that have been successful with other similar people. If you're running a business trying to get the best return on your marketing investment, it is crucial that you target in the right way. If you get it wrong, you risk not making any sales, or worse, damaging your customer trust. Clustering algorithms are able to group together people with similar traits like likelihood to purchase. Once you have the groups, you can run tests on each group with different marketing copy that will help you better target your messages to them in the future. And another important use of clustering is in document analysis. There are many different reasons why you would want to run an analysis on a document. For example, you want to be able to organize the documents quickly and efficiently. Imagine you are in limited time and you need to organize information held in documents quickly. To be able to complete this task, you need to understand the type of the text, compare it with other documents and classify it. Hierarchy clustering has been used to solve this problem. The algorithm can look at the text and group into different themes. Using these techniques, you can cluster and organize similar documents quickly using the characteristics identified in the graph. That's all in this video. Thank you for watching.